What's up YouTube, Jason with Stone Mountain Barbecue coming at you with another video, and today I have a treat for you. Well, not really for you, it's going to be a treat for me because it's going to be delicious. But again, we're using some meat from Appalachian Meats over at Gent Farms here local in Lebanon, Virginia. And as you can see, I have a tomahawk steak, ribeye steak. I've been wanting to do a cooking with one of these for a long time. They ran an advertisement saying they had some in stock. I had to jump on top of one. Going to be seasoning it up with some Caribeque Big Bold Beef rub. Now, the cool thing about this cook today, guys, is that Appalachian Meats is actually going to start carrying Caribeque products. They're going to have the smack sauce, the honey heat, the Big and Bold, the AP rub. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait that I can just walk in a store and pick up what I need. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Alright guys, first thing we're going to do is going to get this thing coated up with some olive oil. We definitely don't want this to burn, but first thing that we're going to do is we're going to reverse sear it. So we're going to be smoking it first anyway, but this will help get that Big and Bold beef rub to stick all over our meat, and then it's going to be awesome. If you notice my little chopping knife there, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. My buddy Eric over at Summers Forge. I'll put a link to that video in the iCard above, and then I'll put a link to his Instagram page down in the description box. We did this video where we made this little chopper here out of a lawnmower blade. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a pretty cool video. And we're just going to hit this with the Big and Bold. We're going to go super heavy. This is a big chunk of meat, a little bit over 3 pounds total. I'm going to hit everything. We're going to hit the bone side here, just to let, when that fat renders, it's going to render with that seasoning in it too. And then of course the outside edge here. Alright, there we go. Simple as that. Nothing to it but to do it. We're going to let this sit up, let all those seasonings just penetrate that meat, get it all nice and pretty looking, and then we're waiting on our pit to fire up. We're going to do this on the old country, and yeah, we'll be back when we're putting it on the pit. Alright guys, we're out here, the pit's going up. It's right at 250, a little bit hotter than I want, but it's starting to rain, so we're trying to hurry. Just to give y'all an example, this is my face, this is the steak. It's huge. Alright, we're just going to lay it there. We're going to let it ride. Like I said, we're going to go probably 120, 125 degrees. Just using some cherry wood, just straight wood. It's not really necessarily a wood that I would usually do with beef, but that's what we're using today because that's what we got. Hopefully going to go with what we have in the fire pit and to get this thing up to temperature, like I said, 125, and then have coals hot enough to just throw it over here. I've got the grate in on the fire box and just throw it on top of the grate to sear it up. We'll see what happens. Check back with you in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright guys, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes since we first put this steak on here. Let's see what temperature we're at right now. This is a huge piece of meat. So we're running 120 there. We'll just check down here too. Yeah, hitting 125. So I'm going to call it done as far as the smoke. We're going to take it and we're going to throw it over here on the coals. We're going to pull this out. Spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. Woo! Try not to burn my hair off. We're going to take this big piece of meat. We're just going to let it go for just probably 2.5, maybe even 3 minutes on each side. It's a huge piece of meat, and we're wanting to make sure it gets a really, really nice sear on it. I'm even going to close it up. So there you go. Once we're flipped it over, getting it back in the house, going to rest it, put a butter pad on top of it, cover it with some foil. I'll see you guys when I'm cutting into it. Stay tuned. Pretty sure I burnt every hair off my finger. Alright guys, here we go. We're about to wake this bad boy up from his little slumber. Total cook time has been about an hour and 35, hour and 40 minutes. About an hour and 25 on the smoker, and then it took a total of about 10 minutes. Ended up doing about 5 minutes on each side for the sear, and then we've let it rest about 5 minutes. So I'm excited. Put some butter pads on here, covered it with this foil, and it looks amazing. I'm kind of speechless. I really don't know what to say. Smells great. You can really smell that big bold beef rub. I mean, I could salt bay it. Oh, but you don't need to when it's so tender and juicy. We'll cut that fat cap off there. Oh, man. Let's just cut some slices here. I get really quiet whenever I get excited and happy. It's really weird, but this just... I mean, it's so hot, but I have to try it. Cheers. It's so juicy, so tender, tons of flavor from this Caribeque Big Bold Beef rub, and that meat is just awesome. It's clean and refreshing, just like a cold drink of water. Guys, if you're in the area and you haven't tried out Appalachian Meats, I highly recommend it. Great group of people to work with, good to talk to, local store, really nice people. Can't say enough good about them. Kurt at Caribeque, same thing. Talked to the dude on the phone, awesome guy. Great product. Wouldn't tell you anything if it wasn't. So the fact that they're teaming up together just makes it easier for me. It's a one-stop shop now. Let's cut some off this rib cap. I might have to make some sandwiches. As far as the cook, it was super easy. The meat came out about a good medium, probably closer to medium than it is to medium rare, but I can't complain about anything. It's awesome. Guys, I appreciate you for watching. This was really fun. Super glad I finally got to do it. Be sure to check out all my social media links down below. Check out Appalachian Meats. Their link's going to be down there, and Caribeque. They're both going to be down there in the description box, as well as Eric's Instagram link. Check that out as well. And until next time, guys, keep on keeping on. I don't know. Y'all stay tuned, guys. Thanks. God bless.